Hello. Hello from the craft room. Hello from the mess. Is anybody out there? Is anybody out there? Hey, Holly, these glasses, I've got to get them out. You see, I'm having to look up. Hey, Holly, you're the first one on here to say anything. Hey, Patty H. Y'all, look at this. Hey, Linda Kale. So good to see you. I just said I am going live tonight. This is my basement. Hey, Sue. Hey, Love and Light. Hey, Hannah. Hey, Haley. Haley, I hadn't got my gifts. I'm going to keep the boys tomorrow, so I'll get my gifts. Teresa and Tammy. Hey, hey, hey. Y'all, this is my basement. Oh, Tennessee. We love Tennessee. We love traveling to Tennessee. Tennessee will be a state that we will be exploring a good bit. We love the Franklin, Nashville area, but I know there's so much more to Tennessee, and it's so close for us. Yes, I can't wait either. I am swiveling in my new office chair that John bought me for Christmas. I have 4 huge metal racks sitting over here in the living room part of the basement. One of these days when I come on, they were going to throw these cabinets away from the college a few years ago. Hey, Kim. It's good to see you too. Yeah, Hannah, I saw that this morning. I don't understand how you can smell and lose your taste. Usually that goes together. That's kind of weird. I'll have to go have that checked out. I know the light's not great down here. Oh, thank you. That Bible study, guys. Ooh, the devil hates you when you get into the Word of God, but that's okay because we're going to keep doing it. But they were going to throw these cabinets away at the college a few years ago, and John said, let me have them, and they fit in this area perfect. And we are getting my basement in order. I'm sitting at a table here that is a complete disaster. That I'm working on my bullet journal, setting up my, y'all, this is my calendar for January. But I have been out of the journaling business for quite a while. This is my January page. I wished I could do the calligraphy. Guys, I bought this book, Calligraphy Made Easy. I need a lettering class. When I start trying to do letters, they look fat and ugly. I'm such a fat writer, and you have to have a slim upstart. Do any of you do pretty hand lettering? I know it takes practice, 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 and I haven't done that. I just want to be able to do it just right off. Any of y'all do? So this is the way my lettering looks. It's very simplistic because I just... But y'all, I started going through my stuff down here, all my journals that I have filled up through the years. Look at these, what memories. And I'm like, Suzanne, quit not journaling. Keep on journaling, because I have sat down and read some of these books and gone back over them. And they are, how many of y'all journal or keep a bullet journal? How many of y'all do that? I used to, when I worked, could not live without a journal, a bullet journal. And I've kind of veered away from it the last few months. And so I'm really trying hard to get my 2021. I think this is a Wingbats, Dingbats, Wingbat Dingbat book. So, yeah, I'm glad that y'all enjoyed a prayer journal. Yes, got to have my prayer journal, because I just can't remember. When y'all write me something to pray for a specific thing, I write it down in that. I pray right then, and then I can go back as a whole. My prayer journal's not down here. And I bought this Hobonichi 5-year. I know, see, Love and Light, I quit journaling, and I have books full. Look at these. Look at these. Look at these. And I love this. This was a bullet journal and a memory journal together. Y'all want me to do any flip throughs of these? Would y'all like to see them? There is a couple at the very beginning of my channel of old. My Canon selfie did break. I got the small one. What's it called? What's the real small one? Shoot. John got it for me for Christmas and I haven't even used it yet. What's the real small one that just makes the 2x3s? Sprocket. The Canon Sprocket. Now, the reason I did that is that, like, during the day, if I just want to make a little picture to go in my journaling, but I will, oh, you do art journaling? I am not artistic at all, and I so want to be. Let me show you this that I did one time. Y'all, there's so much stuff down here, it's crazy. Let me see if I can show you. Where did I find that book? I found a book a while ago where I had maybe, I guess I put it back up. I do have a book where I did some little bit of art journaling. I'll say, I love your journals. They're so pretty. Would y'all like to see flip throughs of them? I mean, is that even something that would interest y'all? I mean, I'd have to cover up my personal stuff, but yeah, I mean, it's calendars and, you know, some people, Hannah said she would, I mean, I like put goals and stuff like that. These are old ones. I love to look at people's journals. And, you know, I love the stickers. I was keeping an eye on. Okay, so I'll do some videos where I'll do some flip throughs. This is a thing that, this is a daily, a weekly layout that I really like. That really works good. And I've just gotten away from that. And I realized that I don't have, but look how cute that is, y'all. What to do every day. I kept the weather. That was in October of 17. Yes. But look how cute that is. And so it just, you know, and what you need to do is sit down every Saturday or Sunday night and do your layout. Or you can even do your layouts. But I'm not going to bullet journal and memory journal together like I did in these books. I'm going to have a designated memory journal, which I have tons of them. Y'all, I have so many stickers that it's probably a sin. Probably a sin. I bought this Hobonichi 5-year. I don't really like it. I write so big, but you record what you do the same day for 5 years. I love stickers. My son-in-law says I need an intervention for stickers and washi tape. Y'all, I'd be ashamed to show you the container of washi tape that I have. I don't know what to get to use the washi tape. You just use it anywhere. Hey, yes, hey, Roseanne, take me to Tammy's home from Central Alabama. Well, that's where I'm at. I'm North Central. I'm about 25 miles out of Birmingham. Where are you? Because in Central Alabama. You may be more central. But I don't know. I'm going to try to fill this out. I got to get caught up. But you just do a little line for 5 years. Now, you can get other kind. The Hobonichi is a little bit more expensive. But I've been bad. There's several days that I haven't filled out. So, and you can art journal. You could put pictures on this side. You just fill this out. Just what you're doing every day. And I need to put that right next to my couch instead of down here. I just wanted to see what all y'all were doing. I love to go back and read my old journals. I know. Y'all, if you could see the bookcase. Oh, you're in Shelby County. You're not far from me. I am right on the edge of Walker and Jefferson County. So you're not far from me at all. Yeah. We go down, 280 and down that way all the time. So you're not far at all from me. Yeah. It's good to have people close by, and it's good to have. Oh, your best friend went to heaven yesterday, Susan? I'm so sorry. Was it COVID? We lost I think he's like 42 or 43-year-old youth pastor yesterday, COVID. Y'all, it's rampant. It is rampant here. Keep praying for Shane Taylor, one of our dear, dear friends from church. They're going to try to take him off the vent tomorrow and put a trach in. So y'all just lift him up tonight in prayer. Y'all, so many people I know are dying with COVID. That's the reason I asked you about the vaccines yesterday. And one of my dear friends that had said no, I wrote her today, lost your aunt last week. I'm telling you, it's horrible. It's horrible. Um, that's the reason I was asking you about the vaccine. I have such mixed emotion. Oh, bless your heart. I know. That's so sad. Y'all pray. Take me to Tammy's house. Tammy, is that a channel name? Do you have a channel? If you do, I'll look you up. Y'all, this COVID mess, that's the reason I just have such mixed emotions about it. I do not trust. I don't trust anybody right now. Now that may sound bad being a Christian, but I don't trust government. I don't trust Fauci and Bill Gates. Okay, good. Take me to Tammy's house. Oh, we'll look you up when we go offline here. I should have brought my iPad down here. But let me write it down because I won't remember what it was by the time we get through with this. So y'all hold on. Let me write it down because my little memory. Take me to Tammy's house. Take me to Tammy's house. I'll look you up afterwards. I don't trust Fauci. I don't trust, and they say Bill Gates has had a big part in this. I don't trust big drug companies. And see, Ashley, being a nurse in cardiac intensive care, she has seen a lot, and she's not taking it right now. But she has, hey, Walk by Faith, she has very mixed emotions about it for us being our age. And when I said jokingly yesterday, I'm not worried about long-term effects on my love, I'm really not. I am I worried? I know. I don't trust all of this. It's come about so quickly, and if it's come about so quickly, why can't other things? Because see, I think years ago started traveling in Memphis and travel future force. Well, we're going to Gatlinburg in a few weeks with the kids, and we'll be there for Ashley's 40th birthday. And of course, we'll take y'all along. We've got a huge chalet. We're going with a whole group that went to Disney World a few years ago. And it's the group we've been with at Thanksgiving and everything. So it's, we're going to be, there's about 20 of us, I guess. So we'll be together. We all have our own bedrooms, and we're all going to be very careful. And Ashley just got back from Blue Ridge, Georgia. She went to see Haley and Mitzi at Mitzi's on Main this past weekend. I know Mary, and Mary is fighting this battle with cancer, and she says she doesn't trust it either. I don't either. That's my thing. God's going to have to really reveal to me. And then I have protected Mother so much that, you just, oh, she lived at Alliance. Oh, okay. That's not far from me. It's out, closer this way. Yeah. There's been several preachers that I know that have died. She lost her daughter in a horrible car accident. Oh my goodness, Haley. Pray for Haley's friend, lost her daughter in a horrible car accident. Yeah, it's we're living in some hard times, guy. We're living in some hard times. But God is faithful. Please, no hate, but I'm going to get it. No hate here, girlfriend. No hate here. If anybody hates on anybody for getting the vaccine, shame on you. That's all I got to say. I told y'all about our weatherman getting hate. It's a personal decision. That's the thing. It is so personal. We just can't say. You've got, well, yeah, I'm 65 with an autoimmune. Well, Debbie, I will be 65 in a few weeks, and I have autoimmune issues also. Have you spoken to your doctor? A nurse friend of mine that has autoimmune Um, she got COVID after she took the vaccine. She goes to our church. Um, Ashley is concerned because it puts a certain amount of infection into your body so that you build up a resistance. Ashley wants me to talk very good with my doctor, and actually, I'm going to write him a letter on the portal probably tonight. I can't get it yet. It's 75 and above. Now, I just got a form yesterday to fill out for mother to get an application to take it. Um, I talked to her doctor's office, and they say that the CDC is distributing it to certain places to give out. So Ashley is a little concerned about me having autoimmune and taking it. So talk to your doctor. And there again, Ashley's no expert. She just, has enough medical in her to be a little bit aware of things. So, um, but it's a personal decision. Okay. Your mother's diabetic and her doctor said yes. Okay. Yeah. I mean, Debbie, you can see both ways. Like, okay, I need it to fight it. But then again, because you are autoimmune and it puts a certain amount of disease or infection in there for you to build a resistance, it puts, I don't know if it puts a little bit of COVID or what it is, but it puts something in there for you to build resistance, from what I'm gathering. And then a nurse friend of ours from church developed COVID after she got it. Now, not a severe case, but enough that she had to be quarantined and out of work. And not only that, her husband got it after she did. So she was infected. Now, would she have gotten it anyway? I don't know. So it's, y'all, we're facing situations that we've never seen before. So, that's the thing. Talk to the Lord about it. It may be right for some of us and it may not be right for others. I worry about long term results, is what I worry. Hey, Peggy, so good to see you. I worry about long term effects on it. I don't trust the government. Who could? Who could trust? I was absolutely appalled. And I don't care if you voted for Biden or Trump. That is totally your right as an American citizen, okay? I don't make any bones about it that I voted for Trump because that's my conservative values. I voted Republican. Let me say that. And when Katie Couric, hey Jane, when Katie Couric came out yesterday and said that we needed to be deprogrammed, I wanted to slap her. I seriously, if y'all have not seen it, it's on YouTube. You can look it up. That the people that have believed in Trump need to be deprogrammed. And I don't even want to get political, but that kind of stuff being said is scary, you know? And I just, and there again, I don't care who you voted for. That's your American privilege. I voted my convictions. She had to run to the store. I needed to. John got me a great big old chef salad for lunch. I say we pray about it, no judgment. Absolutely. Pray about what is right for you and no judgment toward others. Good answer. Good answer. That's the thing. And if you get it, you don't even have to tell it if you don't feel comfortable in telling it. Or if you don't get it, it's kind of like the voting process. You don't have to tell who you voted for. It's nobody's business. But it's kind of scary to think that people who voted Republican are looking at being threatened not to be able to fly and things like that. So it's crazy times. It's crazy time, but God is consistent, isn't he? Yesterday after y'all, this is one of the best devotionals. It's Prevail by Susie Larson. And some of the things that I teach y'all may be out of some of the devotionals, but I've told you before, I just write in it what I'm feeling, and then I write my prayer request down there at the bottom. But I told y'all that when I was teaching that lesson, there was spiritual warfare going on. And oh my gosh, how the devil hates for us to share about the power and the strength and the might of God. Yes, he is so good. I don't have to, but I can't even imagine my life without him. But one of the words that we had, talked about in the sermon pastor preached that Sunday, and I sat down Sunday night and I typed out every word of it. I rewatched it over television. I didn't go as to detail as much as he did because the lesson was still 30 minutes long. But then I get up on inauguration day, and thank you so much. I appreciate that. Can you say that again? Oh, Prevail by Susie Larson. Yeah. Susie, Larson. Y'all, it's so good. What it does, it starts at the beginning of the Bible and it kind of takes you through. But it also gives you an index in the front that if that day you need a devotion about discernment or you need a devotion on worry, I decided to take it if I have side effects. Okay. Who just said that? Can I pull that back down? Tammy said she decided to take it, so if she has side effects, maybe they can better know how. Well, good for you. Good for you. And my daughter's a nurse, but she's got 3 young boys, and right now she just, you could say, well, she needs to take it so she won't give it to them, but God will tell her. He'll tell her. But anyway, if you need to look up a particular topic that day that you're going through, you can. So you don't have to do it from the front to the back. You can just go through it, because the other day I got out of sync and I found one that says finding strength and courage. That's what I needed that day. But it's so crazy because yesterday was about obstacles and opposition, and that was one of the main words in that Bible lesson that I taught, was opposition. How we are going to, hey, my sweet friend Gina Pearson from California, on the other side of the nation from me. I love you. I watched your video today. So Gina is, oh girl, that girl. Let her sing. And you'll feel the Spirit of God. Whew, anointing. Haley, I saw it somewhere and then I ordered off Amazon. I order everything off Amazon. You probably can find it in Christian bookstores though, but Amazon, I order so much from Amazon. I'm kind of mad at them right now, but anyway. Obstacles and opposition. And guys, if you're going to live the Christian walk, you're going to be victorious, but there's going to be opposition like we talked about, that we have to stand firm. And it was talking about that when Moses finally led the children of Israel to the promised land, he had people to go over and to check it out and everything. The land was just as God described and even better than they had imagined. Yet, don't you love the word yet? They would encounter obstacles, enemies, and battles up ahead. Oh, I love you. I text you. Oh, did you? Okay. I tried to go live a while ago and my brother called. And then Ashley called. My brother's been checking up. Hey, my sweet Jody Saladino. So good. Have you got snow up there where you live? It's been kind of pleasant here. Jody, we're talking about something that you don't know anything about it. We're talking about opposition and obstacles. Jody will text me sometime and say, this is a vent. And I'm like, come on, sister. But they said that when the children of Israel, when they were going over into it, they would encounter obstacles, enemies, and battles up ahead. And guys, that's our life. You don't vent. Oh my, I don't vent. But you can't let the threat of battle, listen to what this says. You cannot let the threat of battle. Hey, Martha, my sweet friend from Florida. I love you. We're talking about obstacles and oppositions. But it says you cannot let the battle eclipse the promise of blessings. I like that. Do not let the battle eclipse the promise of blessings. I'm not going to let you lose, he tells us sometimes, but I am going to make you have to fight. Dadgummit. It says every place of promise God calls us to possess will come with opposition. I put this on my Facebook. Every place of promise God calls us to possess will come with opposition, but the blessing will always far outweigh the battle. You need to say that. Yes. Eclipse. Yes. Every place of promise God calls us to possess will come with opposition. He places you in a family. He places you in a job. He places you, hey, shouldn't this be out there? I've gotten off kilter. No. Oh, it is Thursday, isn't it? Thank you. I put Wednesday Night Live. Yeah, it's Thursday all day. You're so right. I got to keep the boys tomorrow. It's Friday. You're so right. Thank you. Now I know why God put you in my life. To let me know what day it is. It's not a working day for you. See, it's like I told Janice, my best friend, last night. She said, what's the temperature going to be tomorrow? Or no, she said, is it going to rain tomorrow? I said, I don't know. When you don't work, you don't care what the temperature is the next day. You don't care what the next day is. Every day is Saturday. So don't be surprised if I didn't put Saturday Night Live on there. Oh, me. Thank you. But the blessings will always far outweigh the battle. Yes, the blessings will always. So what I was saying, when God puts you wherever you are, lately, I've said, really? This is my people? This is my family? Really? Y'all are so funny. Yeah, it's Thursday all day. I haven't done anything. John's work down here in the basement. I'm getting these big ships. Do y'all watch Traditions by Season? Cutest little thing, Liz. And she has all of her decorating stuff stored on big racks in the basement. Well, first of all, Suzanne's not, that other house that she had was humongous. My house is not that big, but I do have a big full basement. Liz is great. Well, you just ordered the devotional? Yay! I sent Ashley one not too long ago. It's so good. It's 365 days. And do like I do. Use it as you see, and down at the bottom, I write my most pressing prayer request. I mean, you don't have to do that. Some of you don't like to write in stuff, but I do. And so the devotions are short, but then it gives you a clump of scriptures to read too that goes with the story that she's written. And I'm going to tell you another thing. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'll tell you another thing. Susie Larson's her podcast is very good. She interviews people. I'd never heard of Susie Larson. She came up on Facebook one day, and I really like her. She battles autoimmune stuff too. And so she has times that she's really sick. And so it says she's a popular radio talk show host, national speaker, and author. She's the author of 16 books. She lives in Minneapolis, Minnesota. There she is right there. Pretty lady. Oh, because of you, I've been writing in the journal. Oh, yay. You have to put in Prevail book to find it. Oh, okay. You have to put in Prevail. Guys, I don't listen to Beth Moore anymore. I don't like a lot of, and if you do, that's okay. Maybe I shouldn't even be controversial at all. But Beth Moore I've wondered about a lot of stuff that she has put out. And some of y'all told me that, and I was like, no. Well, I saw it. Okay, let's move on. This is the next book that I have ordered. What If It's True? Now, I can't, Beth Moore, she's really put out some strange things. What If It's True? A Storyteller's Journey with Jesus. Now, I can't account for this. Charles Martin is the author of this, and one of my mentors from church reads his novels. He's normally just a novelist, but he has written this book about Christ. And the day that my friend called me when my brother died, she said, I am to chapter 6. and it's on generational. Hey, Veronica. It's on generational curses, or as Pastor says, generational iniquities. And it's called What's That You're Carrying? And I started just to stop and read that. That's a lot about, I've told y'all about the study that I did where you shed the garments that's been placed on you through life that you don't deserve to have to wear. You didn't ask to wear them. There's times in life we have to shed things. And I talked to Pastor about generational iniquities and things that's happened in our family. And so she had told me this was a really good book. So, and then while I was there, Pastor had a book beside him, and he said, "Oh, Suzanne, this is so good." And this may not apply to some of y'all if you're not a leader or teacher. Um, Yay, Sandra, good to have you. The Emotionally Healthy Leader by Peter Scazzaro. And so this is how it shows leaders how to develop a deep inner life. So I really want to read this in the aspect of, I just did a leadership book when I did mentoring, but I want to do this to be better for y'all too. Now, let me ask you something. If we could designate a night a week for maybe 10 weeks, would y'all be interested if I am able to purchase Zoom package of doing an online Bible study with me? I wonder about your teaching schedule on here. Well, I haven't had a specific schedule, Jane. I've had to do it kind of along the way when I'm not taking care of mother and when I'm not taking care of the boys. During December, it's Vlogmas. Linda Kelsey, yes. Well, if you want to go over 45 minutes, you have to buy Zoom, okay? If you want to go, and I don't want to be limited. Obviously, we would need to try to keep it to an hour, probably for all of us, or an hour and a half. But the free Zoom it cuts you off at 45 minutes. It's what John tells me by using it at the college. It's only, I think, $150 and I think there's a cap on how many can be in there, too, at a time. No. No money sent. I had a fantastic check that just came in today, as a matter of fact. One of the biggest checks I've ever made because my home tours were so successful. So no money needed from y'all. This would be no money necessary. It would be my ministry. Because I give almost all of my YouTube checks to the church. What I do is I'll pick out the youth department. I pick out the children's department, the City of Lights, where the women are there recovering from all different kinds of things. So I normally give those checks anyway to the church. And it was so funny, that time that I did when they almost scammed me about a credit card, I got a $700 check. And I was like, oh, do I still have to give this to the church this month? John said, I think you'll be in trouble if you don't. So we sponsored 2 kids to go to Winterfest, and we gave to the City of Lights and something else. So it was a blessing. But I will check into that. I've got the boys tomorrow. The big boys will be in school, then I'll have to go get them. Then I have to take them and get them some food afterwards because Reed has a basketball game at 6 something. I still have to watch your last lesson. Oh, girl, you got to go watch it. I was preaching. It's what Pastor preached Sunday. And I stayed up to about 1:30 Sunday night typing that whole sermon out. Like I said, I edited a little bit. But Martha, it's just on spiritual warfare, girlfriend. It's about standing firm when we face opposition. And the devil has fought me tooth and nail. But I feel better tonight. I've been pretty low this week, but I recognize what it is. I recognize It doesn't mean, though, when people don't come against you that it doesn't hurt, but it means to stop and recognize why it's happening, you know? And so, okay, I don't know. Riggs demands a lot of my attention. Thank you thank you so much. I put a lot of work into my lessons, guys. I don't get on here and just ramble. Now, I'm not saying I won't get on here and just talk, but there are some people who just get on there and don't have a purpose or a plan or a beginning and an ending, and that's not me. I feel like, I mean, most of my lessons are typed out where I've either, copied part of it from a preacher on television. I mean, I don't, oh, he is busy. He's unleashed all the demons of hell. I can tell you that right now. I feel it in the atmosphere. But that's what's so good about when we get to go to church, is when we all come together and worship in one mind and one accord, that you can feel that power. You can feel it when you play praise and worship too, and or when you're just walking in your house or you're down on your knees and you enter into um yeah, what I do on Facebook, we have a page called Let Your Light Shine, and as soon as I post something. Oh, hey Tina from California, how are you doing? Oh, I'm telling you, you can feel the evilness. You can feel it, but you can also hear God speaking to you. God has spoken to me the last few days. I'm sorry, y'all, that I have to do this, but they've not done these glasses right for me to look up. Uh, God, I think, I think I said, I think I said in my lesson, I don't know what night would work best for you. Maybe Tuesday night. Maybe Tuesday night. Yes. Um, when we're not walking in God, so we're not walking in his power, and the enemy has power. Y'all, he was the most influential angel in heaven, so he has power. And so if you're just walking in this world, his power can affect you. But when you're walking in Christ, his power is so much greater. Oh, it is thick in the air. Oh, when I hear the things that's said from our nation's capital too, I'm just like, some scary stuff. Scary stuff. So, well, I will check on it. It's a big commitment for me because that means I have to set everything else aside. But I spoke to Pastor. I went and met with Pastor last week. Just, yes, a terrible season of warfare. Yes. I went and spoke with Pastor last week, something I don't ever do, but I just needed to sit down and talk about my brother and some things that had happened and all. And I told him I was thinking about doing a Zoom class and could we count it as a small group for our church? He said, absolutely. So we may do that. And so I may dedicate myself to that instead of taking on a small group starting in February from the church. And what we would do is we would have a designated time of teaching, and we may do a book. We may do a particular book. So if y'all got ideas on really good books that we could teach on, I'd love to teach the Yearning for Renewal that Pastor Jamie has written that I did. But it takes a workbook. It's a $25 workbook. And in order for you to do it, what you would do is study that book during the week. And then we would come together and teach it. And I would teach you, and we would share on that book. And it's a 12-week series. But it would take us pre-planning ahead of time to get you the books to you in the mail. And so I know that's a lot. So we may start out with something else different, see how it works. And then if it works really good, then we may do the other one with the workbook. So I don't know. Yeah, just hey Debbie, how you doing? How's Ohio tonight? I don't know. It's been I didn't even go outside today. Hi Stephanie. Um, so I y'all be praying with me. What would be the right thing to do And then chilly in Ohio. It's chilly here, but it's not real bad cold. It's been a little rainy today. And but I think we're supposed to have some rain. And your church. Hey, Joyce. Joyce has been going back and watching all of my videos. I appreciate that so much. Every time y'all watch a video, click the like button for me. If you're watching it on your phone or your tablet, I know sometimes you watch it on your television and you can't do it, but you can always go in any time and just hit the like button. Just keeps me in the flow of things. It keeps the analytics going up and all. What were you saying about Riggs? I don't know. I said he takes a lot of my time, and so I don't know how much I'll get done tomorrow. But I'm gonna look into the Zoom and everything tomorrow. So, but no crazy wind tonight. I know y'all you hit that like button over and over. I think it just counts it once though. You're so sweet. I love Tina. She's been one of my followers almost from the beginning. And God has done a radical change in her life. But you realize that, by Tammy, you realize that if we do a Zoom class, that I get to see your faces. So you would need something. Suzanne, what size notebook? Yeah, this is an A5. I usually use Lustром's 1917, and this is a dingbats. I think this was actually sent to me. I like the square grid for my, can you see that? Yeah, for my bullet journals, because I can't see them little dots. Them little dots, most people like those little dots on them. You are so precious, Linda. Yes. You're gonna make me one of your covers? One of your leather covers? You're gonna make it for my A5. Yeah. Y'all, Tina is doing this amazing. Oh, you are so precious. Send me an email and I'll send you my home address, Tina. She is working with leather and making these beautiful leather covers. Yes, send me one. That'll be awesome. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. I'm excited about that. But talking about journals now, like, see, I picked this up, maybe Home Goods. This is a line journal. I love just to write in these. I love just big old journals like this. I have got several. And here's another one that I got at Home Goods. It's a little bit big. TJ Maxx for $7.99. This is what my scripture journaling is in, one just like this. And, well, I don't have a particular study that I'm talking about, starting a Zoom Bible study. And composition notebooks, I love those too. I love those too. I love covering the outside of them too. But I like, these are just pretty. And they write good too, if you just like to sit down and write. Let me tell you, I get hung up on seeing, yay, Tammy, yay. She just ordered her Prevail. For those of y'all coming in, I was just telling them this is a really good devotional. Hello, it's me, Stephanie. Hello, Stephanie. So this is what they're saying that they've ordered. I get hung up on how much to decorate and how some people can draw and I can't. And so then I don't journal, and I need to journal instead of worrying about the decorations. Anybody else do that? If y'all only knew how many stickers. Y'all, it's, no, the study's not on Prevail. The study is a devotional. And we haven't decided what we will do the Bible study. I will put out a note and let you know for sure. But look at this. Look at these. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Isn't this horrible? Oh, and this is 100. The books, the Happy Planner. I can't draw a stick. I can draw a stick. That's all I can draw is a stick. Can't draw, and I wished I could. I signed up for my first Patreon, and it's from Lovely Lynn's Life, and I'm a sticker hoarder too. And I printed all this off on sticker paper. She gives you every week or month or something. I'm a sticker holic. My son-in-law says I need an intervention. You can print out all this stuff of hers. Yes, please pray for my friend in Germany who's in ICU. Yes, a lady in Germany in ICU that y'all can just pray for. God knows her name. Yes. But these are, I print these out on sticker paper. So you have to cut them out. And I have a Cricut and I don't know how to use it. Shame on me. And but I printed all this out on sticker paper to use, and that's the first person that I've been a Patreon, and I probably will do that for a couple months and then stop that. But I just thought some of her neat was stuff. She paints all this and she designs all of it, and then you can download it and print it on sticker paper. So we talk about stickers, we talk about Jesus, we talk about stickers, we talk about Jesus. But I will do a flip through. I have several completed. These are the Lustrums. No, Walmart don't have a good selection. That's the only store. Oh, Mary, if you need some stickers, girlfriend, I got your address. I need to hook you up. This is another one. See, I have filled up several Lustrums. And so I'm going to do you, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. We might need to give Mary some stickers. Ooh, Mary, girl, I can hook you up with some stickers. That would be precious for her. That would be a nice little, gift for somebody that's having to go through chemo, wouldn't it? Mary's fighting that old stinking battle of cancer. And that would be awful good. Yeah, Hobby Lobby's good. Amazon's good. And there is a thing called scrapbookingforless.com that has really good sales. And then scrapbook.com. Yes, Mary said, sure would. I think we need to send Mary some, if y'all, I should have Mary's address. So if you want to send her some stickers, send me an email and I'll share her address with you. How's that? Ooh, that'd be fun. I love sharing. John and I ate at a local restaurant Saturday night. We'd been to Reed's game. And so Angels Arrive on Assignment. Oh, I didn't know that. A new book. I got his other book, but I hadn't got that. I'm going to have to look at that. Yeah, study on angels might be interesting. So I'll really be praying what the Lord wants us to do a Bible study on. But John and I were eating at that little restaurant. We'd been to Rhett's basketball game. And, well, this is just a little hole in the wall, and they've marked off. I mean, it's a fairly good size, and they've just blocked off every other booth. So you just go in, and then they've hung plastic petitions. It's like a family place, and it's like 2 big rooms, and so you can be scattered. So we've eaten there a few times. I think that and maybe Cracker Barrel's the only place we've eaten. We really just don't eat out, much. We just still go eat Mexican, and they've kind of done the same thing at our Mexican restaurant. But there was this precious little lady sitting there, and the Holy Spirit said, buy her dinner. Buy her dinner. And, oh, Lord, I know. I've heard y'all's governor is horrible. So when we got ready to leave, she's sitting there, she's all by herself, little white-haired lady, so precious. And her ticket was laying there, and I reached down and I said, can I have this? And she said, that's my ticket. She's fixing to get me. And I said, I know it's your ticket and I want to buy your dinner tonight. And she said, oh, no, you don't have to do that. And I said, well, according to the Holy Spirit, I do. Like that. And she's take yours too. And she said, what? And I said, well, I just feel like God really wants me to bless you tonight. And McDonald's chicken nuggets. That sounds about good right now. I'm kind of hungry. And I said, I just think God wants me to bless you tonight and buy your dinner. And big old tears came up in her eyes. See, guys, I mean, there's just so many ways that we can bless other people. And, I'm just like, she's sitting here in this little restaurant all by herself. You don't know if she has people loving on her. We love on Mama Love all the time. My email is all lowercase srlight56 at Gmail. srlight56 at Gmail. So it's always in the description box of every video I do too. So I love blessing people too. One of my greatest joys. And that's one of the things that something was thrown up to me that was attacked this week about something like that. So the enemy takes even the things that you love the most and tries to use it against you. And I'm like, nope, you're not taking that away. Well, it's getting late. I've been on here for almost an hour. So I will be looking and doing some research tomorrow. And sounds like a lot of y'all are interested. I really think that we would have a big interest in a Zoom online Bible study. I really do. And what I was saying earlier is that we would take a certain amount of time for me just to teach, and then we would open it up to questions. So, of course, if we have 30 in a group, everybody can't talk all the time. And some of you would be like, I don't want to talk. But I would want your cameras on, so I can see you. And then if you just didn't feel comfortable with that totally, good night, Peggy. If you didn't totally feel, has anyone seen or heard of Kay Kerr? I don't know who that is. Wait, is that the woman with the pink hair? That's a crazy question. I just asked. Is Kay Kerr the woman with the pink hair? Yes or no? Oh, it is. Oh, there's something in the bag for John too? Okay. Yes, I've just been seeing her on the Victory Channel. I didn't really remember her name. Yes. I've been watching the Victory Channel on YouTube and really had some good stuff. Does she have books or anything that we need to read? Oh, me love me some Jensen Franklin. I will. I will. You can, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, everybody would need to mute themselves while they're in there because we did the rest of our class. She's going to be on there tonight. Okay, good. I'll go watch it. The Victory Channel is on YouTube, and I've been getting some really good information from it. Newsmax and the Victory Channel. Oh, she does have books. Okay. Okay. I'd never heard of her before. So when she showed up on there with that pink hair, I was really checking her out. I've never heard of her. So we'll definitely check into that. So, all right, there's 75 of y'all on here tonight. That's awesome. I mean, that's awesome. I know Victory Channel is good. Yes, Hannah, I got your card. I sure did. I got several sympathy cards. I appreciate it so, so much. I got some that I've got to take to Mother. And I got a few more Christmas cards in it that I said in my video yesterday. But yes, I've been getting your cards. And Joyce, girl, I don't know what I'm going to be on next. I'm terrible. I guess one of the things about being retired, I don't never want to be on a schedule. You understand? I worked full-time 38 years, and I don't want to be. When I know that I'm going on live, I will sometimes send out a notice that I'm going to be on like 7 Central Time or something like that. But I just, I'm just go with the flow. This is the first live I've done in a long time. During the summer, when it warms up, we will do some lives from my porch, and we'll do like a little prayer meeting. And oh, girl, I love retirement. This is John's second week, and God just, I'm telling you, I don't know what I would have done without him here the last 2 weeks. I'm late, but oh, you'll just have to go back and watch it. I'll leave it on there so you can go back and watch it since you're late. I'll leave this live up. Sometimes I don't, but I think this one's fine to leave up. So I try to be very careful what I say. I don't ever want this to be a controversial channel. Thank you so much, Linda. Thank you. I appreciate that. Uh, yeah, we don't. Are you really? You're fixing to start some live segments? Yes. Gina, I will be looking for that. I will be watching that. But yeah, it's just you know, I guess I need to be more scheduled, but I was so scheduled for 38 years. I just don't want to be scheduled now. Now, if we do a Zoom Bible study, that will be at a specific time and night. So I love y'all. Y'all are precious. I love you so much. You mean so much to me. I know that you have prayed for me. The cards are beautiful. Every time I get a card, I'm just blessed, blessed, blessed. So I love y'all so much. Mwah. Bye. Until next time.